Hello, good evening. It's your Blue Archive Gacha Whale, beginner artist self-proclaimed, and your boy, Tosanyo. Welcome to the Blue Archive stream. For today I'm going to read the event story from the Railgun X Blue Archive collab, and I did a little bit of a head start with the prologue and first episode, but first episode mainly because you could get like a free student from there, which is Riko Satin from the collab. So first of all, of a disclaimer, yes, I do know a lot about Blue Archive, not only like the story sense but also like gameplay wise, but when my knowledge shifts over to like Railgun, like the Toaru series, then my knowledge is like very little. But the very single fact that this kind of series has a collab with Blue Archive, which is like pretty young, shows like that it has probably something big going on for them. Maybe like the lore probably must be fitting, so that this collab would make sense. It's not only like for, yeah, cash. But I'm gonna see first of all what they're about. I'm not really sure if the event story is like a great introduction into the Toaru series. Probably not, but maybe into its characters. And once you like the characters, maybe it's gonna get easier to get into the series itself. Maybe like by anime, manga adaptation, or like light novel, the original source. But yeah, I will not check on it very soon, but maybe this collab can like prove it wrong. And anyway, let's get into the reading. I'm gonna let those things disappear. Okay. So here's something on the left side. So the title of the event is called A Certain Scientific Record of Youth. One lazy afternoon, Sensei Rick sees a call from Amy that there are unconscious people in the ruins. What's more, they seem to be from another world. To send them back home, Charlie springs into action. So it's an isekai. Let's get into episode 1. Well, it's a prologue actually. Another academy city. I was done for the day, and just settling in on the couch in the lounge. Oh, Sensei, are you in the lounge? In good timing. Amy? Oh, what's going on? And why is it good timing? There's no time to explain. You need to witness this in person. Up. Let me adjust the mic stand a little bit. Alright. I was calling to ask you to come to Millennium straight away, if that's alright with you. Oh? As long as I don't get into detail, I should have time for a simple explanation. You're right. If you have information in advance, you will be better prepared for a variety of scenarios. That would be more efficient. Alright, I'll explain. While on a mission for the Super Phenomenon Task Force, I found some strangers unconscious in the Millennium ruins. I took them back to the academy. But according to the president, these people, she says that there aren't people of Kyattos. Oh, the music. Let's go. But okay, that's interesting. Didn't told much, but it's a nice start. Episode 1 is next. Troublemaker. I headed to the Millennium at Amy's request. Sensei, this way. Your timing's ideal. You must take immediate action. The president arranged this hospital room for us. It's where I brought the strangers I found in the ruins. Unfortunately, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Did something happen? I came back here shortly after I contacted you. Perhaps it will be better if I show you. Oh? Kashina. There's no one here? And that is the problem. When I returned, as you can see, no one was here. Is my explanation insufficient? Just as I've said, 3 people were sleeping here, and now they're gone. Maybe they woke up and went outside, or... I informed the president. The inflection of her voice indicated that she was trying to suppress her agitation at the situation. It may be nothing, but maybe a matter of enormous proportions. That's what she told me. You just don't know enough about those strangers. Since you were already on your way, she advised me that we should wait for you. Look for them together. You're here now. Would you mind helping me? Sure. We should begin our search right away. Can you describe them for me? As expected of Sensei, you're quick and to the point. There were 3 of them. The uniforms don't belong to any academy. And of inquisitors. Oh, and none of them were carrying guns. Finally, in the process of being transported here, one of them, while still unconscious, discharged. A burst of electricity. Oh, it sounded just like that. Follow that sound! Quickly! You saved the most important info for last! Amy and I hurried to the source of the explosion. The sound definitely came from somewhere nearby. Over there, Sensei. Biri Biri. The spark ship Halo. Kawaii. Where am I? Why is everyone picking a fight with me? Wait, more importantly, why are they all walking around with guns? Oh? The way you're looking at me makes me think you have business with me too. You seem familiar somehow. You're right on both counts. I have business with you, and we've met. I didn't think you'd remember. I'm the one who found you in the ruins. You were unconscious at the time. I didn't expect you to cause an incident like this as soon as you woke up. You say I'm causing incidents? The way you're talking, you'd think I'd done something wrong? Oh, expressions are so cute. I'm just defending myself. These girls here... What the heck was that? It was a zap and stuff exploded and then... I'm getting a picture of what happened. Thank goodness we got here before it got serious. Indeed, a student walking in public unarmed is sure to draw unwanted attention. What are you two muttering about? I don't understand a thing you're saying. Anyway, seeing as you're strutting around with some heavy firepower, I'm guessing you're not exactly here to talk? Just like those guys over there. Huh? What the... My power? It appears to be you who are not interested in talking. We are not here to fight. Why don't we hash this out like civilized people? Well, sure, then let's talk. So, what's your deal? Actually, first off, where am I? This isn't any part of Academy City I've ever seen. You've all got guns or something. You have these weird things floating over your heads. Oh, she noticed the halos. Normally, like in the story, it has never been acknowledged. Or like in Wakamo's event story, you know, when she gave like a lot of fucks attire, so that she has like a lot of clones like walking around and causing confusion. And normally, like the halo is for each student the same. It can't be copied. And it's like a little bit weird to like for the cops like not to notice that each Wakamo clone has like different halos. So I was like thinking maybe the students can't see each other's halos, but it seems like they can. Maybe just they don't notice really. You know, when you look at a human's face, you don't really think something's odd about their ears, their nose, their mouth. It looks like normal, right? It's like a part of their body. Unless you pay like really close attention, but I guess that's not really the case here. Is this all part of Indian's podcast? No, that can't be. I wouldn't be myself if it was Indian poker for starters. Not really sure what Indian poker is. Maybe like a poker from India? But it could also be like a reference to Are. Who knows? If you know and want me to fill in, feel free to. I will check the comments. What's going on here? If this isn't a dream, then what's... Indian poker? She's talking to herself. Mumbling nonsensically to oneself is a hallmark of mental illness. But if we discount such illness... Sensei, I believe the president was correct after all. She definitely seems lost. She's not from Kivotos. Huh? Sensei? So this adult is a teacher? So if you are a teacher, then the person next to you is Izumi Moto Amy, first year at Millennium Science School and member of the Super Phenomenon Task Force. First year? You are a student in that outfit? Yo, finally someone commented on that. Oof. She asked it. She actually asked it. You teach at a school where students dress like this? Though she asked some difficult questions, I met the first of the 3 castaways. I see. I understand the general situation. I don't know how this happened, but I guess that part can't be helped. The ruins of Millennium are a place where all sorts of esoteric and unorthodox things are possible. But people from another world have been transported to Oz. My suspicion is that some undiscovered machinery in the ruins had a sort of energy reaction. You're saying it very casually, but you realize how crazy this all sounds, right? Travel to another world? Energy reactions? You really expect me to believe that? Honestly, it's all pretty far-fetched. I have to wonder if you're just making it up. Admittedly, I don't exactly have any theories of my own, but... Oh my, you're questioning me of all people? The delicate yet beautiful super genius hacker? I understand how the president talks and behaves comes across, but unfortunately, in this case, I agree with her. Amy? Besides, this isn't the first time that the Super Phenomenon Task Force has encountered an anomaly. One more mysterious occurrence isn't that hard to believe. If anything, the most unusual thing here is you. Okay, they made a mistake here. Is you Mikoto? Let me check the logs. Yeah, they really made a mistake. They really made a mistake. Oh, come on, this is a collab. Get them so dirty. Okay. To think that Mikoto is an Esper who can manipulate electricity. I guess I'm the one who filled you in, but to call me by my given name immediately? Yeah, okay. Well, fine. That's fine. Anyway, the short version is, although they look similar, there are two different Academy cities. This one doesn't have any Espers or any organizations or institutions working on researching them. I don't know of any cases like the one you're describing. The idea of the experiment creating an Esper is frankly something I couldn't even imagine. That's fair, but then again, couldn't have imagined a place where all the students have glowing shapes over their heads or shoot guns everywhere. Oh my, that's common sense for a student to carry a firearm, isn't it, Amy? Yes, nobody would argue with that. Yeah, culture shock. What? And you think I'm weird? And about the halo floating above my head? You have one too, Mikoto. Huh? I really do? Where did this come from? Come to think of it, Amy said there were two others of you. Can you tell us anything about the rest of your group? My group? Well, I don't remember much. Last thing I remember before coming here is that I used an Indian poker. I was the only one around when I used it. What do you mean by Indian poker? Oh, of course, you must not have that here. Indian poker. It's a card game. At least that's all it is in this world. Well, sure, it's also the name of a card game where I'm from, but the short version is that it's something you can use to see other people's streams. That's what I thought this was at first. Somebody else's stream. The other two, I don't know who they are, but if they appeared when I did, I guess they were probably also using Indian poker themselves. And the effect of the so-called Indian poker, coupled with certain machinery in the Millennium Ruins, is what... I see. It's an interesting theory. I'll have to look into it. Interesting? This isn't some game. Well, there's no need for us to be enemies. I guess I should help you find that machinery so I can go home. I think it's safe to say you're on the same side, right? So what should I do? Find Avatar? Go back to those ruins? I'm glad you're motivated, but I still need to look into that machinery. The ruins are so vast that you'll only get lost if you wander about aimlessly. It's like finding Avatar. It shouldn't be too hard if I put my mind to it. There's a much more pressing matter. Amy? Indeed. I've already sent word. If we go now, we'll be able to get one for her. You're talking nonsense again. What am I getting? Follow me. I explain on the way. Even if you're from another world, you keep attracting attention. It'll make our job very inefficient. You don't want that, do you? If you want to walk around in kyattos, you first have to look like you belong here. Ah, I get it. Well, in kyattos, what are you? It's because you didn't have one that you stood out earlier. What? Ah, okay. That's how you read it. It's because you didn't have one that you stood out earlier, leading to that situation. To solve this, we'll introduce you to the customs of kyattos. Customs? Customs? Or like what's normal in kyattos? She didn't have one, probably like the firearm. If she wears one. Not really sure if she like knows how to wield a firearm. But okay, here's a battle. Now it's episode 2. Let me update that. Ah. To the engineering club, of course. And so, we've put together a little something to help your guests with our local customs. Specially built guns for free outsiders. It was a pretty fun request. I lost track of time while working on it. A gun for an Esper from another world. Job like this are rare, you know? Though to be honest, I'm still not sure about this whole Esper idea, but if Miss Omniscience says it, then there's no point in adopting it. Anyway, here, this is for you. A gun for an electricity Esper. I'll leave the other two with you, Sensei. Wait. This is a real gun? And you're just giving it to me? Oh, it's like, here's a key, here's some kind of keychain too. Kinda cute. It's a bit much. Please accept it. I know you're hesitant, but this is just one of the differences between our world and yours. Such as the halos over our heads, or the fact that we don't mind being shot at. According to what you've told us, these are impossible ideas where you are from, but they're commonplace for us. Yes, I understand that, but... Alright, there's no helping it. Are you sure it's okay to just give this to me? I feel like I'm taking advantage. After getting a gift like this, especially with the attitude I gave you earlier. Huh? The light on this gun is... Oh, Sensei, you have a question? You want to know if he built any weird features into the gun? Of course not. You just hesitated just now? I'm right, aren't I? There's something strange about it. Something strange? Absolutely not. This is an incredible gun, I have you know. This is a practical firearm that brings out the best in its user. A one-of-a-kind railgun. Railgun? Wait a minute. You called it a railgun? Oh, actually, when I look at it... Let me explain. It can be used as a regular firearm, but also has a special built-in feature. It can fire bullets using electromagnetic force. It's the perfect gun for an Esper with electrical powers. Assuming of course that the user really can generate electricity from her body. Not that we don't believe you, but... As engineers, we need to verify these things for ourselves. I'm sorry if we offended you. No, it's fine. You're not the first person to say something like that to me. I really do appreciate the gun, but I don't plan on shooting it. I'm just going to carry it around. You are going to use it, and you'll see that it's not a big deal. If you're accompanied by Sensei, our students will assume that you're on official duty. Say that like it's nothing. I mean, I did see a few gunfights on the way here. I must be dreaming after all. It's all because of Indian poker. A world where shootouts are the norm? How does this make sense? Yeah, it's also the norm in our world, but pretty normal in Blue Archive. You get used to it. But yeah, her gun looks like really not like a regular firearm. I mean, there's like here some kind of magazine, but other than that, it doesn't look like it only runs on bullets. So it's pretty cool. Similar to like Aris's design of her firearm. To hear that from Esper of all people. Anyway, now that we have the guns, we need to find the other two while the president researches the machinery in the ruins. Oh, come to think of it. What did the other two people who appeared with me look like? Just in case I know them. Or maybe they're from a completely different world from me? One was a girl with a long blonde hair. She wore the same uniform as you. The other was a dark-haired girl. Her school uniform was different. The blonde girl had what looked like a remote control in her hand. Long blonde hair, a Tokiwada uniform, and a remote control? Oh. Oh, she doesn't like her. Yeah, I guess. Of course. Out of all people, it had to be her. You know who she is? I'm pretty sure I do. And if it really is who I think it is, we'd better find her quickly. What do I mean? Her power lets her control people. Who knows what she's getting up to right now? Mind control? Is there really such a thing? I've never heard of anything like that. If I had known, we would have added brainwave enhancing abilities to her gun. No. That's okay. You're probably lucky you didn't know. Yeah, this would have been really chaotic. I didn't notice her power when I was moving you free. I suppose that's to be expected with an ability like that. I doubt she will be too hard to find though. In fact, the president says that she's already found her. Oh, already? How? There's CCTVs all over the city. As I said, you three really stand out. A student walking the streets without a gun. You're far more likely to encounter a student walking around nude than without her gun, statistically speaking. What kind of place is this? Really? Anyway, we can head out now, right? Now that I've picked up the local customs, you're more adaptable than you look. Good. Let's go. Let's go. And we're getting in a fight right away. But that chibi of Misaki looked like pretty cute. But yeah, when you put her next to Blue Archive students, she looks like pretty normal. Oh, yeah. Like on the way we see like a shootout. Shootout come and play are like pretty normal here. Actually, let me see the skill animations for that. I have normally like turned them off, but I'm like curious on how they look like. I think I'm gonna save some cost in the start. When there's like a next wave, yeah, I can do it like this. Oh, that's cool. Kakuizo. Okay. Not really good to use the X skill. Oh, nice, the basic skill. Because it's pretty cheap. No, cause so I wasted my points. Okay, it'll take a little bit longer. Okay, victory animation. Yeah, the chibi is pretty cute. I see. So that's the story? I suppose I should have expected nothing less from you, Misaka. Naive to a fault. But as you can see, nothing untoward has happened, right? Unlike Misaka, I don't go around picking fights willy-nilly. Misaka? Is this Shoko? She's more calm than you described. Yes, this is her, but... Wait just a minute, she's making it look like I'm the weird one! What are you up to, Shoko? This isn't like you, why aren't you stirring up trouble? Yeah, Misaka really don't like her. Or maybe they don't like each other. The facial expressions. Oh my, now you're raising your voice? Just because things aren't going how you expected? Of course, that's just the type of person you are. Honestly, you can't just paint people as troublemakers. Don't you think these accusations are a bit over the top? Not to mention that you came to a place like this and told complete strangers all about your powers and abilities. I'm a little shocked. I know you were simple, but I didn't think you were this simple. What did you call me? Oh, what? Not again. Electricity. Is something wrong? You look uncomfortable. Ah, well, it's not a big deal. It's just that since I've been here, I've been I can't concentrate. I get dizzy when I try to generate a charge and can't focus. I can do it if I really wanted to, but it's a little uncomfortable. That's all. Wait. Aha! I can see it in your eyes, Shoko. It's happening to you too? Was I not clear that you shouldn't tell complete strangers every little detail about your powers? And now you're dragging me into your foolishness as well. I was trying to remain calm and keep it to myself. We are outsiders here. No matter how you look at it, we should have a little discretion, Misaka? Are you two friends? I can tell that you're very close. No, we're definitely not! No, of course we aren't. Excuse me. I apologize. This is why you sought me out? To help me this local costume? And you're sensei. That's right. I came to give you this. It's light. I wouldn't exactly call this my style, but... well, I suppose it's more eye-catching to be without one in this place. Thank you for this, but... I do hope you forgive me if I'm not ready to make you my new best friend. Perhaps I can show you my gratitude by offering you a hand if you ever need my help in the future. Oh, you are being uncharacteristically cooperative. How straightforward of you. And who do I have to thank for being in this position? I'm beginning to wonder if you're doing this on purpose, Miss Misaka. You're saying this is my fault? Wait, it's more efficient for us to work together right now. Let's set our personal issues aside. As for the last remaining person... Amy? Did someone contact you? I received a call from the president. She's finished her research and wants us to rejoin her. Oh, and she also says not to worry about the third person. The president has already collected her. Oh! From what I remember, in the live stream, they said that Satan has no powers, so it should not be a big issue. Her being in this world is like a power-up. I mean, she has a halo, and getting shot at is not a big deal. Like a tour, so this is episode number 3. Let's update that in the top right, okay. After receiving word from Himari, we headed back to the Super Phenomenon Task Force control room. She has a loud voice, I think. A new world! It's really a whole other world. Look at this. How could this? This isn't a dream. It's different. And it's not Indian poker either. It's a real occult. I appreciate if you could calm down a bit. I understand you're thrilled to meet a delicate yet beautiful super genius hacker like me. But as visitors from another world, you're just as thrilling to me. Look out the window. There's something floating in the sky. The people. There are animals and robots. You're not listening at all. There you are, Sensei. We are back, Himari. Is she that one? That's right. One of the 3 people that Amy brought back from Millennium's ruins. She says her name is Satin Rico, and she's thrilled to be here. Ah, another otherworld, huh? Oh, this one's an adult. Hello. Oh, there's more. Hey, that's a Tokiwada middle school uniform. Misaka? Do you know each other? She seems like a friendly sort. Ah, so you were the 3rd one, Satin? What's with the sigh? Are you disappointed? It's because I'm not Shirai, isn't it? Why are you bringing up Kuriko out of the blue? There was a sigh of relief. I'm glad it's you. You won't stir up trouble. Like I said, I haven't done anything wrong. If you're going to keep accusing me, maybe I will try my hand at some mischief, since you won't believe me either way. Shall we change the subject? Himari, please share your findings. Okay, good. Sensei is here to like resolve the problem. Nice. As expected, you look to me when you get desperate, Sensei. It can't be helped. I'm the one you need after all. I don't mind. It's me you've chosen to rely on, and that means that you're making the right decision. Of course, I've got all the answers to what's going on right now, Ed. It's all ready to go. You're talking about the machinery in the ruins? It sounds like you've finished your analysis. Of course, as I've said before, nothing's impossible for this delicate, yet beautiful super genius hacker. Wait, is she going to tell us, or... Miss Misaka, I think it's better to leave these types alone. The more you engage, the longer they talk. Rejoice, for I already have a full understanding of the machinery that brought you here, and how to restart it. It will be a simple matter to fix what's broken, get it back up and running, and send you back where you belong. Wait, we need to fix it ourselves? How are we going to... I've prepared a solution for that too. I've made it so simple that even a child could do it. Sensei, please take this chip. So all I have to do is plug this in. It just slots into the machinery. Yes, it's as simple. I'm perfect in every way, of course, but when it comes to these kind of things, I'm especially perfect. I'm nearly done pinpointing a machinery's position and mapping the shortest route to it. It'll have that information for you by the time you are ready to leave. Certainly we could neutralize any danger by simply smashing the machinery into pieces, but... we don't want any surprises, so it's probably best to make sure you all make it home in one piece. Anyway, with the arrival of you 3, our 2 worlds have blended together, if only slightly. Besides which... it's only polite to see our visitor home safely, right? Since you've come this far, why not take some time to explore before you leave? It was dangerous for you to wander before, but now that Sensei is here, it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, tourism, huh? Great. Though it's a shame you won't remember any of this after you're gone. Like, it's pretty great that they do like something like tourism here, you know? Like having like a tour guide like Sensei. If people only like here for the Railgun collab, then this is like a little bit of a help getting to know more about the World of Blue archive. Excuse me? What do you mean by that, exactly? You won't remember this? That's precisely what I mean. You'll be physically returned to a moment before any of this physically happened to you. After you go back, you each pick up where you left off. Exactly as you were. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, okay, Collab is cool, but it shouldn't like interfere with the canon timeline of Railgun. As your brains are also physical organs, the new memories you form will also be lost. Of course you will remember something that didn't happen in the first place. What? When all this, it'll be just like a dream then? No, worse than a dream? This whole thing is a once-in-a-lifetime, out-of-this-world experience? Is this something we can do? What a waste. Sudden. They're treating this like it's some kind of a vacation. I see. A vacation. It is. That's a pleasant way to look at it. And as a local, of course, I want to leave a good impression. But I'm afraid that's out of my hands, no matter how incredible I am. I got my own work to busy myself with. In a situation like this, there's only one thing to do. Sensei. Leave it to me. Being a tour guide sounds fun. Yes, I'm sure you'll do very well. What are you all talking about? A tour guide? A vacation? Aren't we going to the ruins right now? Well, I suppose you could, but it's already late and... Surely it's okay, isn't it? Giving everyone a chance to enjoy themselves. Even just for a day or two. I don't understand. You said they wouldn't even remember coming here. If they don't remember, what's the point? I don't think it's a very efficient thing to do. Yes, that's what I thought you would say, Amy. On that note, I'd like to invite Amy to join you on this little vacation, Sensei. Is that okay, Amy? I have no idea what this is all about. If you tell me to, I'll do it, President. But I have no idea what your intention is. Am I their bodyguard? Sure, let's go with that. What about the rest of you? You free? Me? I guess it's okay, right? Sounds like getting us home isn't going to be that hard after all. Sounds like it's all working out. Taking a day or two to relax doesn't sound that bad either. That's right, after we come this far, it would be a waste to just go back. It's already a waste that we won't remember anything. So I bother, if you won't remember. I'm completely unknown in this world. Anyway, spending some time here feels like it's going to be healing. So then, we simply go exploring and come back before nightfall. And Sensei is courting us. Perhaps we should all pursue individual activities. You're all quite adaptable. Your world must be a fun place as well. Fun? I guess it depends on how you look at it. Well, it's lively. I give it that. Well then, Sensei, if you don't mind. We are running out of time. The seconds are slipping away as we speak. Let's get out of here. Should I pick some fun place to take us, Sensei? Oh? There's something you need to give me first? Oh, what might that be? Yeah, I've heard this line before. Misaka? Do you know what they're talking about? They're talking about this, see? Sensei's going to give you one too. They're called a local custom. Oh, okay. Oh, SMG. So this gun is a local custom? Just when I forget that this is another world, things like this remind me. Apparently in this world, these things are as common as book bags and earrings. I can't... this is a typo. So, this is a collab, man. Take it seriously. I can't believe I'm saying this, but... saying walking around without one of these is cuter than being naked in public. There's no way I had that right. Huh? Huh? Really? It's worse than being naked? No, that's an exaggeration. Come on, let's get out of here. There's a whole city to see. Amy? Yeah, with Amy being here. It's not like she is, but yeah. Misaka like commented on that, me like, yeah. Amy? Yes, President. I'm back soon. I spent the rest of the day walking around, showing off free guests all over Kyattos. We didn't return until well into the night. We fell into a deep sleep. Okay, this was episode 3. Let's get into episode 4. We don't have much to talk about it. I'm just like experiences like for the first time, like Railgun. The next morning. Copy. We've arrived at the rendezvous point, President. This is the building you told us about. It looks like no one got lost. Affirmative. You proceed into the basement as instructed. Once you're deep underground, it's going to be hard for me to reach you. We'll be fine. I've been there before. I have an idea of where the facility should be located. This place is just an intimidating sight. Carried us back all the way from here by yourself? You really did that while we were unconscious? I feel kind of bad now. It's nothing. I'm the one who decided to bring you back. She's right, you know. Besides which, a shove credited is always better than an apology. When I saw you free collapse from exhaustion after having such a fun day exploring Kyattos, I was quite proud as a representative of this world. I should warn you that you're likely to meet more resistance on your way down compared to your way up. Which reminds me, Amy, there are more things you need to know about this facility. What things? I've detected an energy signature coming from the basement. I suspect the security system is designed to go into overdrive when it detects intruders. You may run into drones and the route itself may even change. No problem. I've dealt with those kinds of obstacles before. Of that I have no doubt. If that was all though, I wouldn't be warning you like this. There's something else? Yes, this facility is capable of transference. It's not the drones you should be careful of, but rather becoming mixed up in time and space. Mixed up in time and space? It doesn't sound like business as usual. That's an understatement. We're here because of that precise problem. The facility is quiet for now, but if the security system powers on, there's a risk that the facility itself will get overloaded. In other words, the whole of the facility may switch on, which increases the chance of unforeseen incidents. You're saying that once the facility is on, there's a chance we'll be transported somewhere else? Understood. Thanks for the simple explanation. Even I could understand it. Why is she here? Yuta? And the rest of the engineering department? What are you doing here? When you say it like that, it almost sounds like you don't want us here, Sensei. Did you really think you could leave us out of something this exciting? I mean, something this important. Furthermore, what if you need help fixing this mysterious machinery? Excuse me, but did you just call this exciting? Don't sweat the details. We're here to help. Repair work is our specialty. You don't think we could use some extra heads if you run into trouble? Exactly, we are the ones who made all of your weapons, so if there are any malfunctions we should be the ones to repair them. Not that there will be any malfunctions. Maybe unforeseen side effects, but no malfunctions. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, before that, you all made this gun, but you look like students. Well, the more the merrier. They're bound to know more about this place than we do. Who are we to turn down help from people who actually live here? Is there something you'd like to add, Shoko? No, not at all. I was simply thinking that you're in uncharacteristically good mood, Miss Misaka. Not really. Just don't want to waste time arguing about pointless things. Huh? You have a question, Sensei? Sounds like I'm looking forward to fighting? That's ridiculous. It's not like I want to fight. It's just Amy found us here and carried us all the way to safety by herself. And she had guns made for us so we'd fit in. And she's sticking with us even now. But if you think about it, this was never her problem. It was ours from the beginning. That's right, and even though it was just for one day, Sensei went out of the way to give us a tour. It was a short visit, but at last looking around. You should help out as much as you can, as fellow overworlders. The last point seems like it's never here nor out there, but I'm glad you all enjoyed yourselves. I had a lot of fun too. It was refreshing. My point is, considering how much you all did for us, I'm just saying that I'm not a fan of sitting on my hands. That's all. I suppose. It doesn't happen often, but I actually agree with you. I don't care to carry around unpaid debts. I'm happy to hear you all say that. It gives me some peace of mind. It's just a little. I'm sending you a scan of the facility layout, and then I'm going to end communications. I wish you good luck. And Sensei? I don't think anything major will happen, but be careful. Transportation's a broad concept. It's innately dangerous, but I don't want you to getting caught off guard if something unexpected happens. Don't worry, you can trust me. I'm a super genius sensei after all. Okay, sending a scan now. Good luck, everyone. Oh, this was episode 4. This was pretty fast. I like the pacing. Respects your time. Okay, this is a battle. Oh, all of those are battles. Okay, Naruto. The Railgun of Tokiwadai. We are pretty far down now. It's weird, the deeper we go, the less worn down the machines are. Just making sure. You're on the right track, aren't we? We are. It's only natural that the machinery appears more pristine as we continue on. These sections of the ruins haven't been well explored, so less damage has been done to them over time. When you put it that way, it sounds like a fish that's been sitting in the freezer. Maybe a can of mackerel? Sensei? Yes? We seem to be better used to fighting? I guess that's true. You could say that's pretty lively on our side too. No, I'm not naming names, but there are certain people who can't help but make trouble for the rest of us. Misaka's one of the 7 level 5 S-person of Academy City. They call her Railgun. I'm sorry, but what did you just say? Railgun? Level 5? Don't worry about it. It's not that important. More importantly, Shoko, I'm the one who makes trouble? They're going to think I'm some kind of fuck? What's that? You mean your aunt? I must be misremembering. No! It's obvious you're making things up. If you're going to lie, at least show some sincerity. Now, should we be fighting amongst ourselves right now? We have an audience? Huh? Did anyone else hear that? That's definitely some kind of mechanical noise. And again? You mentioned this, Amy. They're showing up one by one. Correct. The automatons of the ruins. They're coming. Formation analysis complete. Initiating combat. Oh gosh, I can't select the skill priority. Okay. I now like the skill cycle. I want the optimal skill cycle for that one. You're gonna see a little bit of the skill animation, and then yeah, that's good to go. But yeah, story-wise, it's like not a big deal. They're like heading towards the end already. Okay, don't use skills at the beginning. Oh, so. Okay, let's use Satins. Oh! Nice! Not using her gun. There's more than expected. You fought all these by yourself before, Amy? No, this is more than usual. They pose no real threats, but this will take more time than I like. It would be good if we had more firepower. More firepower? More firepower? That's right, now is the time. A perfect opportunity. Mikoto, the Railgun made for you? What? Me? It's got to be fully charged by now. Let's change it to Railgun mode. A mobile Railgun. It's a marvel of engineering. I finally get to behold with my own eyes. A Railgun you can hold in your hands. They're expecting a lot from you, Misaka. What's cutting into your free all of a sudden? How to change the mode of my gun? Like this? And this? Hurry, they're coming. Alright, don't rush me. I did it! Mode change complete. Fiery! Rail... Gun! Fire! The what? Huh? Did it fire just now? Did you pull the trigger? Is something fired? It sounded kind of like a mosquito. Compared to the usual, it's a little cute. I wish Shirai could have seen that. They are coming. We don't have sufficient firepower to hold them off. We must change tactics. There's no time to fight them. There's no other way. We use explosives to block this path and take Route B. It can't be helped. Misaka? That's a coin? She took a coin from her pocket? You're saying we just have to take care of these automatons rushing at us? Then we can continue on this path? Everyone, get back. I'm not my best condition, but if it's one shot, I can do it if I concentrate. One shot? What are you shooting? Back, everyone! Please get back! It's dangerous to stand too close! Get back! Okay. What's with this mood? Everyone's so tense? It's the same right as when someone's about to operate some heavy machinery. Well, I wouldn't say you're wrong about that. Yeah, go. Phew. Ah, my head. I really can't use this too often here. My head hurts like crazy. Yeah, she said she was an Esper, yeah. What we just saw, was that a Railgun? You should see the looks on your faces. I guess that makes sense. It still surprises me every time I see it. Yes, it's an impressively brutish power. Quite fitting for Miss Misaka. Sensei? Everyone? They're in shock? She fired a railgun from her bare hand? It's literally a railgun in her hands. This is the power of an Esper. Right, this is a true railgun! What of the reactions? That was amazing. How did you do it? Can your head really generate that much power? Kotori, I understand your curiosity, but those questions are rude. If it's alright with you, can you show us one more time the technique you used just now? Show you? Again? It's not really something I should use so flippantly. Ah, I'm sorry. It would be rude of me to ask you to spend your own money. Yeah, she just said a yeah, of course. Ibiki, do you happen to have any coins on you? I don't have any. Huh? All I have is a 10 yen coin. I see. Assuming that his ability is part dependent by the coin. We'll be limited by whatever pocket change we have on us right now. Hold on! How is it a logical conclusion? No, actually, that's not a problem! I got a 500 yen coin? Kotori, I make such a sacrifice for all for 6. Excuse me? Hello? Is anybody listening? That wasn't money I fired. It was just an arcade token. A 500 yen coin would be a waste. Don't pay them any mind. You could say they're easily excited. I don't think they're listening to us, guys. Isn't this nice, Miss Misaka? You finally made some new friends, and all you had to do was jump to another world. What do you mean, nice? Please, Kotori has put the entire dinner budget on the line. If it's not enough, please take my 10 yen coin as well. Please! Except of 500 yen. 510 yen. 510 yen. I'm telling you. I'm only doing this once. Give me the 510 yen. And don't throw away your money next time. Okay, this episode was like a setup for this gag. I smiled a little bit. That's all. I think that's good enough. Okay, this is a battle too. But okay, I think like it will like reach the end very nearly. Like there was no like big development, no big character growth or something. It's just like, oh, we came to the world and then okay, problem solved very quickly. They found everyone. They gave them guns. They're like sightseeing it one day. Now they're like in the last arc, like the last part, so to say, just to like get back home while fighting through their way to the machinery. So I think they are like, yeah, there are no stakes really. So. You're almost there, according to our coordinates. So we almost found the machinery, huh? We got here faster than expected. It's thanks to the route that the president gave us. Without that information, we would have wasted time running around. It seems the facility is about the size of an industrial park. Something this big was just sitting here unnoticed? Unbelievable! This really is a totally different world from my own! Well now, I'm not sure that our worlds really are so different. Huh? What does that mean? Shoko? I didn't say anything. Since we are nearly there, Why don't you lead the way, Miss Level 5 Railgun? I taught you, stop saying that! You have some pretty impressive nicknames yourself, you know? Forget it, it's not worth it. Yes, you understand, don't you? I'm not what you would call a frontline type of person. I think it's best if Miss Misaka takes the lead. You wouldn't want to disappoint your fans, would you? What are you? Honestly. Mataku. I concur. Based on my analysis, Mikoto and I are the best candidates for the front line. You see, Miss Misaka, you did say you would cooperate, didn't you? Yes, but it didn't mean I'd be... Okay, fine. We'll open the door, and you and I will be the first ones inside. That's the idea, right? My name is Amy. Huh? It leaves room for ambiguity if you simply call me you. Besides, you said it was fine if I call you Mikoto. So please call me Amy. Well, I guess I did say that, so I can't really complain. Alright, Amy. Let's go. Is this it? Is this the right place? It's very spacious and important looking. But there's nothing here. And is that? The Mac machine over there looks pretty important. Right, yes. That must be the machinery we've been talking about. It's much larger than I thought. Can't wait to take it apart. I'm sorry, but did you just say take it apart? Are we going to repair it? That's... Of course we need to dismantle it in order to repair it properly. Of course. That's right. That's what I meant. Definitely not anything else. Ah, of course. Of course. We definitely aren't salivating at the opportunity to learn what makes this machinery tick. Right. Focus! What's that sound? The machinery is starting up? Well, we did make quite a ruckus. Then this is, once again, our time to shine. Why are you so excited about this? Perhaps you're eager to see Miss Misaka's little magic show again? Magic show? What are you calling a magic show? Wait. This is strange. The drones aren't following the usual formation. I've never seen this formation before. This is... Is this the transportation Himari warned us about? What's that strange light? The machinery is giving some kind of... Oh, hold on. Should we do something about this? What if it sends us somewhere strange or... That's a likely outcome. You know it has that capability. When once threatened, the most efficient solution is to send the threat far away. The drones are likely a method to buy time while the machine executes its transportation function. And it's protected by a bulletproof barrier. We won't be able to stop it, unless we can approach it and break it down at close quarters. How can you talk about this so calmly? Sensei! Okay, let's start the machinery first. We are going in. Please command us. Yeah, they need to be a lot more strategical about fighting. But like, with Misaka, you have like this burst option, you know, with the with shooting a railgun. It's like so cool. Excuse me, we are here to fix it, aren't we? Well, yeah. Okay, I want to see like Misaki's EX animation. I think like in the next wave I can use Misaki's EX skill. Or maybe like boss? Let's see. Let's do it like that. Oh, I got insta-killed. Okay. Okay, EBK skill is next. Oh gosh. Oh, hit almost everyone. No, already done. Okay. Okay, that was a little bit immersive with the formation they like used. It's just like there are no stakes. Oh, watch the storm. Hard range. Wait, there are even more of them this time. They really are endless. Of course, this machine is important to them too. The system is likely using all of its resources to protect it. And the barrier is still holding. The drones keep coming. They are not necessarily dangerous, but at this rate, we won't even get a chance to stop the machinery from powering up. But we're almost right there! Are we going to have to retreat and come back later? And if we don't want the situation just repeat itself again and again? That's too much. Huh? Huh? What? That sound... There's someone by the barrier. Certain? We just have to break this, right? This weird barrier thing? That's all we need? Even I... Hold on, the barrier's still... If it's bulletproof, then we use something other than bullets. Ha! Okay, what did she do? She broke it with the barrel of her gun. Ah, I see. She whacked it with her gun. Okay. What? Look at that batting stance. Are you perhaps a professional baseball player? Is it over? Oh, I see. Mushiroi na. Sounds like it's gotten quieter. Oh, yes. Drones have stopped, at least. Is it fixed? Was it that easy? Well, it wasn't so hard at all. Miss Misaka? Oh, I think you might have jinxed us just now. As expected! What? You really are something else. The machine is giving off light! What? Oh, what's happening? No. Huh? What? Is everyone safe? No one has appeared? Yeah, I'm alright. Looks like everyone's here. Did nothing happen? Did the machine fail? Maybe you interfered with it just at the right moment to interrupt the transportation process? You really did fix it? This isn't precisely what I had in mind when we said we'd fixed it. No. The machine activated, but wasn't configured in the opposite direction. It's not that we stopped it from sending us away. Instead it called something here. Huh? Okay. Okay, interesting. That means they have to fight? Okay, now it gets into episode 7. Oh, directly a fight, okay. Fighting first, talking later. While I'm at it, I could like deactivate the battle animation now. Now that I saw everyone's EX skill. Yeah, like from the Rail characters. Should save some time. Oh, now with the collab music. Super cool. Okay. Okay, only 2 left. Oh, there are more coming. Okay. Yeah, I can't aim properly like this. Maybe... Nah. Let's keep the auto attack going on. I'm gonna rotate with Kotori. Oh, Miko. I have basic skill. Oh, there's so many. But the dynamic of the fight, like on how to send the wave from which direction they all come, this has been pretty well made. It has been well made. Ah, I need to stop first. Okay, nice. Tosan, hi, how are you? Okay, I'm seeing the message by now. I wonder how long this has been sent. But anyway, hello, good evening, good morning, good day, whatever time they are. I'm doing fine. Currently I'm doing a read-along / reaction of the Railgun collab in the Blue Archive game. I'm like closing into the ends, so it's like only episode 7, 8 right now. So I'm gonna respond like to the chat later. Since it's not really on topic right now, I'm gonna reply to it later. Oh, what? Who are these guys? Where did they come from, and why are they all fighting each other? Where are we? How did we get here? Look at the area down. Neutralize everyone else here first, and we can figure out what this place is. The Million Ruins? Why are we here? You. Those are Kaiser PMCs. I don't quite understand, but it can be a coincidence that they're here. Take them out. Prepare for battle. Don't mess with us. Weapons out, ladies. We can figure out where we are after those bosses on the ground. Okay, it's chaotic. These guys... Are they also from another world? Is space-time getting even more mixed up? Those are actually our... friends. Let's just leave it at that. Huh? They're from this world? All of them? Yeah, they are. You certainly do have interesting cast of characters here. How are you going to get out of this one, Miss Misaka? At this rate, the machinery will be destroyed in the fighting. This affects you too, you know? If the machinery breaks, you'll be trapped here with us. Sensei, what should we do here? You said they are your friends. Huh? And not your friends? They are old enemies? They're enemies! Ah, why does this have to happen now? Okay, expressions. Sensei, do you need something? Well, I can try to finish repairing the machinery. But we need more time. The machinery gets caught in the crossfire, there may be nothing I can do. It's already acting up, even if we to fix it, then the machine will turn on and... That's not a problem. We insert the chip we brought when the repairs are done. The president has programmed the chip to update the machine's algorithm. Simple. The actual problem is... putting a stop to this chaos. We need to keep these guys from fighting until the repairs are done. I had wanted to avoid this, but this is what we've come to. I was hoping to leave a better impression. How long do you need? 3 minutes? No, 5 minutes should be enough. Yes? Shoku? What do you mean? I'm talking about stopping the chaos, of course. How much time do you need? Shoku! Ah, she has the ability to like mind control people. That was like mentioned. How long can she keep it up? Yeah, is the question. Don't make that face, Miss Misaka. I'm not happy about this situation either. But as you yourself said, it will be a problem if we can't return home. No? Given the circumstances, I suppose I have to give them a little taste. What? Everyone stopped? Did time freeze? No, it's just the people... I understand. This is the power of that Mikoto mentioned. If it's like we can proceed efficiently. I'm sure you're all awestruck, but perhaps you could focus on the repairs? It's harder to concentrate here than normal. It hurts. My ability isn't brutish force of destruction. It requires finesse. You're talking about me, aren't you? She's not wrong. We have to hurry. And the drones haven't stopped, so we still need to dismantle them. But the number of hostiles has been reduced by more than half. This should be possible. Right, we can take them. But what about the repairs? Can you do it? It looks like everyone looking to us to save the day. Yeah, in a situation like this, it'd be embarrassing if we let them down. We can do it? 5 minutes, that's more than enough time. Let's all do our best, we're almost there. Alright, then let's begin. We'll do our best until the end. Okay, this was episode 7. Okay, let me respond to the chat for a moment. Gonna pull that up. So, you're gonna just hanging out there, alright. I appreciate lurking too when there's like not much going on, or if you can't like contribute a lot to it. But there's a question here. How am I? Do you expect me to like answer that honestly? Or it's like a simple, yeah, I'm fine, how are you, good enough. Like, it's not the most original question, it's just like for having a decent beginning. But the question is like, what do you do after that? Right? So I kinda like think about, why not coming to the point? But if it's just like about my mood, you know. I think like you can hear how I am. And it's not in too bad a shape. I hope that everything is like okay on the other side. I mean, there's like a reason why people join to a stream. Just to like to have like accompany the streamer, you know, or having like some background noise on their own. I don't really know, but I try to like do my best in my regard. Even though what I'm doing here is like pretty niche, like not a lot of people are interested in the thing I like. But it's very noticeable when a streamer doesn't enjoy what they stream, what they do right now. But I like this, like Blue Archive pretty much. And there's like a collab event going on right now with Blue Archive, the game Blue Archive, and the Toaru series. It's like Railgun for short, kind of. And we have like characters like Misaka Mikoto in the gacha, Shokuho Misaki, and then there's like one free student welfare that was like Saten Ruiko. But yeah, this collab is like lasting for 1 more week, like 9 days, 8 to 9 days. So there's like this chance to like get them before it expires. And yeah, it's like collab limited, so there is like a chance that it might not rerun, but it can rerun as well. I did like a gacha stream to that, and I could like say how it went out, but you might as well check the stream for on your own, and maybe you experience like some great luck from myself or some kind of gacha sword. Gacha is like super interesting to look at, since it's not something you can control really. It's like all about the dice roll of you know, it's just like about Anji, if you hit like gold or not. The only thing you can influence is like the number of pyroxenes, but you can't really influence what you get from each pull. So it's like it can be interesting to look at. And it's like pretty short paced. Like it's always like under 1 hour or like about 1 hour. But okay, I'm going to closing into the end, so this is like the last episode here. Let's continue. And changed it on the top right. Episode 8 by now. Okay, loading times are long. Needs like to generate all the enemies. It's like a big amount of group, big amount of people, the fighters, and also like the new students. Oh, curry, great. Okay, gonna save cost for the next wave. Like the range of Saten's EX skill. Oh, I'm taking the back line. And one. That was pretty short. Yeah, there were like no human enemies, no students, no adults. It's just like the drones and robots. Memories in your heart. Man. Are you done? I'm loath to admit it, but it's becoming difficult to keep the peace. Shoku? Just a little more. It's done. Okay, the chip is in. The connections are restored. Now we just have to turn it on. Thank you for waiting. Now without the further ado, I activate the machinery. It's pouring on. It sounds totally different from before. Oh. Now that I remember. When the machinery works, it sends it all back to the old place. Then Sensei and the rest have to like deal with all those people here, right? Could be a problem. What? It's that light again! Ah, no, never mind. Great. What? Yeah, they don't have to deal with them. Well, I like them how they make them disappear. The light, it's success. The machine is restoring normalcy between the two worlds. Everyone who's been transported here will be sent back to where they were originally from. Wow, really did it? Yes, to be honest, I didn't think it would work. There's no better motivation than a time limit, a phenomenon that can be attributed to time perception. I would like to say it's motivation, but let me say that I can work under pressure pretty well. If you give me no deadline, I will be like super lazy, like a couch potato, and be like, "Hey, yada yo, I want to play games. I want to watch anime." But if you give me a time limit, yeah, I'm like very dependable. Time perception, of course, refers to a person's psychological sense of time as discerned by the sense organs and brain. Unlike other senses, it's based on the total amount of information. So, you're done? It's sending us back? Don't feel like I'm being sent back? They're ignoring me? Yo, they found the secret technique to counter Kotori's yapping. They really have adapted to our world. This is as planned. The machine is working in reverse order. The person who came first will be the last to go. As the president said, you'll be sent back to the exact moment when you were taken from your world. You have no memories of this place. Even the firearms you're holding. Oh! You mean we can't take them with us? No. They weren't brought here by the machinery. So they will remain here. I see. What a shame. I was hoping you could take some souvenirs home. As I've already explained, what happened here won't have any meaning to you. No memories, no evidence. None of this will ever have happened or existed in your world. Haha, that's true? Well, that's fine, isn't it? Because we had fun. Huh? Sure, we won't remember anything, but that doesn't mean our visit here wasn't real, right? In fact, it will stay in the memories of Sensei and Amy. Of course I don't know if these days were fun for Amy or just annoying. Ah, it reminds me. Is it okay if I do this? Oh, selfie? It's like in the event CG. Just want to ask, can you hold on to this for me? As a reminder that we had a blast while we're here? Oh no, she gave her a gun. She's like not wearing the gun, carrying the gun anymore. See. We had a blast? I don't mind, but... Of course. We'll keep it safe. I'm glad you had fun. Sensei? Thank you, Sensei! I don't understand any of this, but okay. We'll do as you ask. Thank you, Amy! How about you, Misaka? Choco? Since we can't take them anyway, let's leave them with our new friends. In a way, it'd be like we left behind proof that we came here. Isn't that nice? Sure, but I'd hate to think I was leaving them for a burden. Is it okay? Taking care of something like this isn't really a big deal after all. I have to admit, these last few days have been more leisurely than usual. I suppose being lost in another world might not be such a bad thing. Though, it did give me a bit of a headache, right at the end. Even with no memories, no evidence, you say it won't be meaningless. Life is like that sometimes. From time to time, you don't remember because you had so much fun. Sensei, can I agree with that? Actually, yes, I guess so. Time flies when you have fun. And then you won't remember much of that. The things you struggle like the most with is like what you remember most fondly. But about all the happy moments? I guess that makes sense why people like do like those group photos, you know? After like school trips, you know? The teachers always, hey, let's get together to make a photo. Let's commemorate this moment. Things like this. And then if you're like young, you take this all for granted, but as you move on, you like see that those subtle gestures, you know, of taking photos, of like taking videos and everything, is like pretty important. Like when those girls from the Toaru franchise, from their world, will like get back to the old world, they will forget, but it's like good that they at least like keep this kind of memento for the friends they made. It's like pretty cool. Yeah, they really brought the assets of Blue Archive into the event story as well. I think like it was like, let me actually comment on it later when I've finished that for now. I don't know about that, but if Sensei said it, I'm sure I understand it someday. Keeping that possibility in mind, we keep all of these safe for you. Nice! Then... Oh, the light! Looks like your turn has come. I guess it's time to say goodbye. Looks like it. I got it ahead. Thank you so much, engineering department people. For real this time? I had a blast. Farewell. Farewell. Oh gosh. Goodbye. Take care, Misaka. Safe travels. I wonder if in Toare they have like an adult to like look out for them. Normally when we have like a anime series back in the days, it's not about the adults, it's about the young people. Like that are like in the spotlight. And there's always the question, where are the parents? What are the teachers doing? Why do they allow that students are like beating the shit off each other? So yeah. In Blue Archive it's kind of the way too, that they like have like the scum fights with each other, you know? But it's not much of a deal in the end. And Sensei is always there to help if there's like a bigger crisis than like a than a little fight. Kind of like a little bit ironic, but it is what it is, you know. Yeah, yeah. If I have time, I'm not gonna check on the anime soon, or like the light on the franchise in general, but I will add some time. That's like some interest. Spark a little bit of interest, you know. When Toaru made it here into a very successful gacha game, then it must be something. Are they gone? After all that hustle and bustle, it got real quiet and real quick all of a sudden. It's because there's only us, machinery left. I can even hear our voices echo. It hardly feels real anymore. The machinery. Huh? That sound. It's making some strange noises. It almost sounds like tearing. Oh, the machinery is running out of control. At this rate, it will soon explode and the whole area will collapse. Oh, that makes sense. It probably hasn't seen this much use in ages, and we even ran it in reverse. Wait, did you just say the whole area will collapse? What? That's not serious! Correct. We should run now. Or we could use the machine to get to safety. No, never mind. It's set to reverse and can only recall things. We should hurry we should hurry. Everyone follow me. I know we are saying we had a blast, but this is a little too literal. Well, we weren't here to have fun. Talk later. Run first! Oh, is this a Jackie Chan scene? A Jackie Chan scene? While they're like running, the explosions are like behind them. It's like those kind of stunts Jackie pulled off during New Police Story. Like I can't like remember. And in the 90s, 80s and 70s. So like in City Hunter, for example, it was like the same too. That he's like jumping out of somewhere and then behind him the building explodes, and he's about to escape that. It's like similar to the Indiana Jones, where Indiana Jones is like running away and like the big rolling stones like behind him, but it's like with higher stakes with explosions. Kinda cool. After a frantic dash, we managed to escape before the facility self-destructed. As soon as we were back at Millennium, we all collapsed from exhaustion. What a fun couple of days. So many interesting things happened. I don't know about you, Sensei, but for me, a whole new realm of possibilities have opened before me. This is why I can't give up Millennium Ruins. Oh, the music's bigger. Okay, that's about it. It has been cut short. I think like... yeah, there weren't that many stakes. And I wouldn't like say it's like the best story, but it's good enough. It made me smile. It has a little bit of a message that made me like think a little bit. Maybe it was not intentional to leave it there, but it gave me a moment where I like thought about things and talked about it. So yeah.
来てくれたんですね、先生。では早速行きましょう。
So with that, I'm like done with the event. So here's like the complete stamp. I read like the whole story. I completed every stage and all challenge stages. All what is left actually, or here. Oh, I get here. What? Certain scientific record of youth. This is something you can equip on your. But yeah, all what's left is actually to buy off auto shops, like farm for currency. And buy from the shop what you want and need. And then also from the student, Sata and Ruiko, that you get copies. I can't get her to 3-star right now. I could get to 4-star, but the event is like for about 9 more days, 8 more days. So I might be able to get that 5-star and then use her for the next Total Assault. But yeah, about the story. I would like say it's not the longest story, it's like pretty short and it respects your time. So I'm like, the stream lasted for almost 2 hours, but reading wise from just the story alone it was like about 90 minutes. If you would read it on your own pace without watching my stream or like watching anyone reading it live, I would like say the pacing would be every episode's like 3 to 5 minutes. You're like pretty fastly done here. And the story stages in the farming stage are like separated, so you don't like enter here a stage and then you have to like read 5 minutes or 10 minutes, finish the stage and then read another 10 minutes. It's like not paced like that, it really respects your time. And the story is also like pretty short paced. I mean, we have like the problem, those 3 students came to our world. They got like isekai'd, more or less. They aren't like run over by a truck, but they somehow like appeared here. And then there's like a problem, okay? We're picking it up one by one, we give him then like guns, and then like being a tour guide. And after that, let's get back to the ruin and bring them back. It's kind of like that, a little bit of a vacation, kind of. And I think it kind of makes sense doing this in a kind of vacation kind of thing, even though like the vacations are not very detailed. But the thing is, like, when you pull actually for the students, there's like some scenes you can unlock when you like have them as a student. They're like bond stories in the game, right? And let's say reading those bond stories via the Momo talk and such, you know, this is like pretty much what they experience in the world here. Like while they're here for 1 or 2 days, she's like there are like some things here that are not included in the story, but you can like make sense. She likes like those cute Pero like Momo Friends franchise. They look like weird kind of, but also like kind of charming for her. And with Misaki, I'm not really sure about her personality as much. She has like the mind control thing, but I guess she's like taking care of having a good figure, a good body. It's like the salad bowl. And she has the remote control, mind controlling other people. So maybe she's like feeling insecure, but I think like from what I heard, she can only trust one person, you know? Otherwise she gets like paranoid when she can't like mind control the person. And like Misaka is immune to mind control's power from Shokuho. I guess that's like maybe why they don't get along really well, but they kind of like cooperated here. Probably because we have an adult settling the boundaries and being like, hey, cut it out, kenkashi naide yo. I don't really know how it's the original series. I heard like from other people a little bit, but not too much in the spoiler area. Because like how anime was like handled back then. There's not really an adult being like, hey, cut it out, you know, like in real life. It's just like focus on the young people only. And there's like no guidance, right? And then if you have no guidance, it can be like pretty But their world is like, that are like Espers, they have like special abilities and yeah, level 5 Railgun, or they call Misaka. So she's like pretty powerful. So the continuation, or like the kind of stories to fill in the gaps are like here in the Momo talk. I think like once I get them to a level 8, 9 or 10, like kind of like there, it should be like safe to read the story. The thing is like I only got Misaka. And what's like free is Satin. Yeah. So I can like read about 66% of what they like experience here in this world. Of course, I can like go to YouTube and read like Misaki's Bond story there on my own. Fan stories, fan translated content from Blue Archive are for the most part now better than the official translation. But it's a little bit like kind of just like see, hey, you don't have any collection. And it probably will take a long while until the Collab will rerun, so yeah. But I probably will wait for that, since I kinda want to read their stories on stream to have a little bit of content. Since the pacing of the Momo talks are like pretty good. Like archive stories like general really well paced and this respects your time. But I could actually read it on my own too, but let's make it to content. Right. Some people are like looking forward that I read like certain Bond stories like with Onsen Shiogure it was, I think. I kinda don't know what will be there waiting for me, but I'll see. Also for tomorrow's streams, I haven't like put up a schedule yet, but I'm going to do a stream tomorrow too, like in the oh, what time zone is it? But like about 12 hours. It's like planned. There's like a collab between Mahjong Souls and Blue Archive, right? Actually, let me put a window up somewhere. X accounts. Dore. Ah, here. Open a new window for that. Put in the background. Okay, let's do it like this. So, Windows Capture, do I have it here? Yeah, I have it here. Okay, let me see if this works. Nah, this doesn't work. This was the wrong one. Here, this one. And then like minimize that. Okay. Okay, you see that here? There's like a Mahjong Souls here, and you see like here we have like archive characters too. There was like about last month like announced that there was like a collab between Blue Archive and Mahjong Souls. Okay, I have to do it full window. Okay, this makes more sense. And they have like 4 characters there that you can like get as your avatar, more or less. Like we have here Hoshino, we have Shiroko, Mitsuki, Haru. They have even like a promotional video for that. It was like on April Fool's. Yes, April Fool's announcements that they have like this collab. It's not a joke, it's like actually real, and it's pretty actually like got into Mahjong Souls a little bit because of the collab. and it looks like pretty fun. Mahjong Souls is like a pretty interesting game. We're here like in the Mahjong Souls. Yep. And I played a little bit, and maybe a lot of people won't know what this is about, but it's a pretty good game. You can learn it. The learn ability of this game is like pretty fast. You like will understand how to play, but in order to like become better, this is the one thing that takes time. But there's like no barrier of entry really, and if you will have fun with that depends also as well. But I plan to do a gacha pull here to get those characters, and also read like the event story for tomorrow. Yeah, since where is it? Card of Memories. Okay, I can like check on them all. So I would like do a check out, or rather like explore how well the Blue Archive collab does here in the Mahjong Souls. And also like do the gacha, but I'm gonna explain how the gacha here works later on. For today I'm gonna wrap it up. So I thank you all for watching. Have a nice rest of the day. Okay. Have a all nice rest of the day, evening, good night, whatever time zone you are. And with that, I say bye bye.